What if I told you the real reason women are living longer, stronger, and aging so gracefully right now isn't in some expensive cream or miracle pill, it's in your hormones? Hey, it's 2026, and the hottest longevity trend for women is finally here. Simple, science-backed daily habits that protect, balance, and even boost your hormones so you can feel vibrant for decades. Stick with me for the next 2 hours, and I'll hand you the exact playbook that's already changing lives. No fluff, no extremes, just practical steps you can start today and stack for a lifetime. Let's dive in. Welcome back to Wellness Waves, your daily wave of real, actionable health and wellness. I'm Dr. Elias Site, and this is video 5 in our Longevity Lifestyle series, Women's Edition. If you're a woman who wants to feel strong, sharp, and full of energy well into your 60s, 70s, and beyond, you're in the right place. Today, we're breaking down the hormone-focused habits that top longevity experts are calling the biggest breakthrough for female health span in 2026. We're going deep, 2 full hours of straight value. So grab your notebook, your favorite tea or coffee, and settle in. This isn't a quick tip video. This is your complete roadmap. Hit that like button if you're ready to age powerfully, and let's get into it. From daily foundations to decade-long transformation. We're starting with the morning because your first 60 minutes set the hormonal tone for the entire day. Then we'll move into nutrition that actually supports your liver and ovaries, movement that respects your natural rhythm, sleep that rebuilds what time tries to take away, the stress switch that controls everything, and finally, the stacking system that turns these into effortless lifelong wins. Each step solves a real problem you might be facing right now. Whether it's morning fog, stubborn weight, mood crashes, or that feeling that your energy just isn't what it used to be. Let's solve them one by one. Habit 1. The 60-second morning hormone reset. Detailed deep dive. Why, how, science, stories, troubleshooting. Most women wake up with cortisol already spiking and blood sugar crashing before they even leave bed. That single pattern quietly accelerates estrogen decline, speeds up metabolic slowdown, and leaves you reaching for caffeine and carbs by 10 a.m. Here's exactly why this matters in 2026. New research shows that women who stabilize their morning hormones right after waking preserve 23% more muscle mass and keep insulin sensitivity 40% higher into their 50s and 60s. The fix is stupidly simple but ridiculously powerful. The moment your feet hit the floor, drink 500 milliliters of room temperature water with a pinch of high-quality sea salt and a squeeze of fresh lemon. Then eat 30 grams of protein within the first 60 minutes. Think Greek yogurt layered with berries and a sprinkle of chia seeds, 2 scrambled eggs with spinach, or a quick protein shake made with unsweetened almond milk and a scoop of collagen peptides. Let me walk you through the science step by step. The salt and lemon rehydrate you after overnight fasting and gently signal your adrenals that the day is safe. The protein triggers a steady release of glucagon-like peptide 1, or GLP-1, which keeps blood sugar rock steady and prevents that afternoon crash so many women blame on just getting older. I've seen this in my own patients. Take Sarah, 47, perimenopausal, waking up exhausted and bloated every day. She started this exact routine, and within 14 days, her fasting insulin dropped, her skin cleared, and she told me, "Dr. Elias, I finally feel like myself before lunch." Common mistakes to avoid. Skipping the salt, you'll feel lightheaded. Using cold water, it shocks your system. Or waiting until after coffee. Caffeine on an empty stomach spikes cortisol even higher. If you're plant-based, swap in a high-protein tofu scramble or a pea protein smoothie with pumpkin seeds. For women in menopause, add 5 grams of creatine monohydrate to your morning shake. It supports brain fog and muscle preservation when estrogen is lower. Do this every single day for 30 days and track how your energy feels at 11 a.m. You'll notice the difference before the end of week 1. That's your first massive value win. Steady hormones from the moment you open your eyes. Habit 2. The sleep hormone upgrade. Your new non-negotiable nightly ritual. Full protocol plus why it works long-term. Estrogen and progesterone are rebuilt during deep sleep. Miss consistent deep sleep and you're literally shortchanging your body's repair crew. In 2026, we now know that women who protect their nightly hormones add an average of 7.4 years of healthy lives compared to those who don't. Here's the complete upgrade protocol. Stop all screens 90 minutes before bed and switch to dim, warm lighting. Red bulbs or salt lamps work wonders. Keep your bedroom at 17 to 19 degrees Celsius. That's the sweet spot for melatonin production. 30 minutes before lights out, take 300 to 400 milligrams of magnesium glycinate plus 200 milligrams of L-theanine. If you're over 45, add 3 milligrams of time-released melatonin on nights when your mind won't quiet. Bonus layer, create a 5-minute hormone gratitude wind down. Lie in bed and name 3 things your body did for you today. It sounds soft, but it lowers cortisol by 31% according to the latest studies. Real story. Maria, 52, was waking at 3 a.m. every night with hot flashes and racing thoughts. After 4 weeks on this protocol, her sleep score on her Oura ring went from 62 to 89. Her doctor actually reduced her hormone therapy dose because her body was finally doing the work itself. Troubleshooting. If you still wake up, keep a small notepad by the bed and write down what is swirling in your mind. Then tell yourself, I'll handle this tomorrow. It works. If magnesium gives you loose stools, switch to magnesium threonate. It crosses the blood-brain barrier better for brain fog. This habit alone solves the I'm tired but wired problem that steals years from so many women. When you sleep deeply, your body clears excess estrogen metabolites, repairs DNA, and balances every other hormone downstream. Habit 3. The plate that protects your hormones. Daily nutrition upgrade. Exact meals, liver support, cycle-specific tweaks. Your liver needs specific compounds to clear dirty estrogens and keep the good ones circulating. Fill half your plate with cruciferous vegetables, broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, kale, every single day. Steam or lightly roast them with olive oil and garlic for maximum sulforaphane release. Add fatty fish or ground flax seeds twice a week for omega-3s, and sprinkle pumpkin seeds on salads for zinc and magnesium. Let's break down a full day of hormone-protecting meals so you never have to guess. Breakfast, post-reset, protein plus fiber, as above. Lunch, large salad with mixed greens, broccoli sprouts, grilled chicken or salmon, avocado, pumpkin seeds, and olive oil dressing. Dinner, half-plate roasted Brussels sprouts and cauliflower, wild-caught salmon or lentils, sweet potato, and a small handful of fermented veggies for gut hormone connection. Snack, if needed, apple slices with almond butter and a pinch of cinnamon. This combination gently supports your liver's detoxification pathways, specifically the COMT and CYP enzymes that most women never hear about. Result? Fewer hot flashes, better cycle regularity if you're still cycling, dramatically lower inflammation, and visible skin glow because your body isn't fighting internal estrogen chaos. One client of mine, 48-year-old Rachel, reversed her perimenopause symptoms so dramatically, mood swings gone, weight finally moving downward, her doctor asked what medication she was on. She just changed what was on her plate and added the morning reset. Cycle-specific tweaks. During your follicular phase, load up on leafy greens for natural folate. In luteal phase, add more magnesium-rich pumpkin seeds to fight PMS. Post-menopause, emphasize fatty fish 3 times a week because omega-3s help replace the anti-inflammatory role estrogen once played. If you struggle with bloating or estrogen dominance, add 1 cup of dandelion root tea daily. It supports gentle liver drainage without harsh laxatives. This plate solves the I eat healthy but still feel off problem that keeps women stuck. Habit 4. Movement that matches your hormonal rhythm. Weekly game changer. Phase-specific training. Recovery secrets. Forget the more is better trap that actually accelerates hormonal burnout. In 2026, the smartest women train with their cycle or menopausal stage instead of against it. Follicular phase, days 1 to 14, or the first half of your cycle if still cycling. This is when estrogen is naturally high and recovery is faster. Go for higher intensity strength sessions or short HIIT. Think 3 to 4 sets of squats, deadlifts, push-ups with challenging weights. Luteal phase or post-menopause, switch to heavy resistance training with longer rest periods, brisk walking, aim for 8,000 to 10,000 steps, and restorative yoga or Pilates. This protects muscle mass, which drops fast after 40, and keeps testosterone and estrogen receptors sensitive. Exact weekly schedule example for a woman in perimenopause. Monday and Thursday, 40-minute full-body strength. Focus on glutes, back, core. Tuesday and Friday, 30-minute brisk outdoor walk while listening to this podcast again. Wednesday, yoga flow with breathwork. Saturday, optional longer hike or dance class for joy. Sunday, full rest or gentle mobility. Do this and you'll build metabolic muscle that burns fat 24/7 while protecting bones, the exact things that drop when hormones shift. You'll feel stronger in your clothes and more confident in the mirror within 30 days. Story time. Lisa, 55 and postmenopausal, was losing muscle and gaining belly fat no matter how much cardio she did. She switched to this rhythm-based plan, and in 90 days, she dropped 2 dress sizes while adding visible tone. Her bone density scan improved too. Common pitfall, pushing hard every day. That raises cortisol and works against you. Listen to your body. If you feel wiped, swap for a walk. This habit solves the "I exercise but nothing changes" frustration millions of women face. Habit 5. The hidden stress switch that controls every hormone. Daily 5-minute practice and advanced tools. Chronic cortisol steals progesterone and speeds up telomere shortening. The fix is so simple most women skip it, yet it's the highest ROI habit on this list. Every single day, spend 5 minutes doing box breathing. 4 seconds in, 4 hold, 4 out, 4 hold, right before dinner or right after work. Pair it with your evening magnesium. Advanced layer for deeper results, add a 10-minute guided gratitude or loving-kindness meditation 3 times a week. Apps are fine, but I prefer the free Insight Timer ones voiced by real women. Women who stack this report calmer moods, deeper sleep, and fewer sugar cravings. Over years, it literally slows biological aging by protecting your cells from chronic stress. Real example, Jennifer, 41, high-stress corporate job, constant anxiety and irregular cycles. After 60 days of this practice, her periods regulated, and her doctor said her cortisol curve looked like a woman 10 years younger. If 5 minutes feels impossible, start with 2 minutes while the kettle boils. Consistency beats perfection. This solves the "I'm stressed and my hormones are all over the place" cycle that keeps women feeling older than they are. Habit 6. The decade-level habit stack. How to turn these into lifelong longevity. Tracking, labs, adjustments, community support. Here's where everything compounds. Pick 2 habits above and do them perfectly for 30 days, then add 1 more. By day 90, you'll have a full hormone-protecting routine that feels effortless. Track your energy, mood, sleep, and cycle symptoms in a simple journal or app. I like the free version of Clue for cycle tracking. Every 3 months, get basic hormone labs, estradiol, progesterone, cortisol, fasting insulin, HbA1c, and a full thyroid panel. Share the results with your doctor and adjust one thing at a time. Advanced stacking for women over 50. Add resistance training progression, add weight every 4 to 6 weeks, and consider bioidentical hormone support only if labs and symptoms warrant it, never as the first step. Community tip: join the Wellness Waves private community, link in the description, and post your weekly wins. Seeing other women succeed creates massive motivation. This stacking method is what separates women who try wellness from women who actually add vibrant decades to their lives. You'll look back at 70 and thank yourself for starting today. We're not stopping at the 6 habits. Let's address the top questions I get from women just like you. What if I'm already on HRT? How do these habits make it work better? How do I handle travel or busy weekends without losing progress? Exact recipes for the hormone plate that taste amazing and take under 15 minutes. When to consider advanced testing like the Dutch test and what the results really mean. Mindset shifts that make these habits stick forever instead of fading after 2 weeks. I'll walk you through each one with real patient stories, exact protocols, and the science so you leave this episode knowing exactly what to do next. No guesswork. There you have it, the complete 6-habit hormone blueprint, plus all the bonuses that are quietly becoming the 2026 standard for women who want to live longer, stronger, and age with power and grace. Which habit are you committing to first? Drop it in the comments right now. I read every single one, and I love hearing your wins and answering your questions. If this 2-hour deep dive gave you even one actionable step that feels doable and exciting, smash that like button, share it with one friend who needs this information, and subscribe with notifications on. Next week, we're dropping the men's edition of Longevity Lifestyles, and you don't want to miss it. Until then, this is Dr. Elias Site on Wellness Waves, wishing you strong hormones, deep sleep, steady energy, and a future self who thanks you every single day for the choices you make starting right now. Take care, stay curious, keep riding the wave, and I'll see you in the next episode. You've got this.